Hello. How you doing?
No.
Just no. I guess.
Leaves.
Are you ready to make a dice roll that will determine the rest of the session?
No!
Because you will have to.
No! Why must you do this to me? The first
Yes.
thing you do before you ask me that question is, are you okay with me completely failing and killing us all?
That is the that is what the dice will decide. If death will happen. So are you ready to roll it?
I will not roll it.
You do not have that choice, boy.
I can just log off, like, right now, and just never come back.
And I will make the thing roll for you.
Then I won't be the one rolling, see?
Sure, buddy.
I won't be.
Be
You
here
will
not
roll
dealing
for
with
me.
the consequences of your actions.
Of
Sure.
course. I'm not gonna. No. I won't deal with the fucking. Are you kidding me?
Sure,
That's
buddy.
not what life's about.
That's not what life is about.
That's not what life is about.
I really hope that if the videos are on a playlist, they don't like add. They don't play ads every time it changes video.
Buzz Lightyear!
Because I'm trying the new fantasy music playlist instead of just my.
I'm going to play Rules of Nature.
Sure. There's nothing big to be thought, but yes.
Because I'm about to kill us all, so I should play some fittingly party ending music.
Party ending music. I think we should try to aim for Unity next session.
Oh god.
Yes.
By the way, we can't do Unity on my,
Why not?
because one of the people can't fucking run Unity.
Have you tested it?
They play League at 40 FPS!
Have you tested it?
No.
Then do not say no. Test it before you say no.
No.
I have a person in my games, my private games, that uses Windows 8 in a very old laptop.
That's still probably better than what he has. No, wait, he runs Windows 8 in a very old laptop.
See? There is still a possibility. There's no need to worry. Just yet. Should worry later, but not now.
You will worry now.
Now is not the time to worry.
Every time's the time to worry.
Every time is the time to worry.
Every when.
Every when, every yes.
Yes. It's so every. You don't need a when.
God, that sounds so much like fucking.
You don't even need a where.
Oh God, what's his name?
Still a piece of garbage.
What's his name?
I'm not gonna say it. The sun is a deadly laser.
I will find it. Where is the Umbrella Man? Billboards. There.
Yes. Yes.
The Umbrella Man.
No. Sun is a deadly laser. Not anymore, there's a blanket.
Yes. I religiously watch that video at least once a year.
Yes.
Also, his songs are such bops.
Yes.
Every single one. Also, do you remember that time where he released a song called just I Think I Might Quit, and then he vanished for a year?
I think I might quit.
God, that was so sad.
How's it going?
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry about the delay.
No worries, there are more delayed people.
Yeah, like it was approaching game time, and then the weather decided just to scream.
To say no.
Oh, you ever hear a lightning strike like 6 feet away?
Yes.
I've had a lightning hit my backyard once. That was of a trip.
You ever had a lightning strike 0 feet away?
No. Gonna be honest, no.
I'm not going to believe you if you say that you had.
I'm not saying that I have.
Good.
I'm asking if you had.
I don't think many people survive that.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, I don't think lightning, like unless you're really unlucky, is lethal. It's just seriously gonna mess you up. From what I remember reading to some degree.
You can, like, rearrange your insides.
Eh,
I think
The
that's
human
bad
body
enough.
can do a lot of things.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think that's really up there in the scale of bad things.
So, but everyone ready for a perfectly peaceful session where nothing will go wrong?
I'm gonna get us all killed. That's
Yes.
not gonna happen.
That is what is going to happen.
I am not saying this to make fun or everything. This is a warning. I am going to get us all killed.
Yes.
On purpose.
Look, well now I have polymorph, so I can just say no.
Well, technically you don't have it yet because you haven't had a long rest.
Yep.
No, I got one more wild shape.
Just turning.
Technically you don't have it yet because you haven't had a long rest.
Just oh
No.
no, he wild shapes he has. He can just turn into like a fly and
Oh,
fly
I thought it was,
away.
like an extra wild shape because you leveled up.
No.
No, I'm pretty sure you get 2 charges.
Yes.
Speaking of which, I need to do one of these 4th level spell slots away.
You already. Oh.
No, I got a second one.
I see.
Yeah. Well, I got 3 shotgun shells.
Wait,
That's enough to kill
you-
pretty much anything.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I should know you would have another 4th.
He gained a new second fourth slot. Yes.
Yes.
Look, also now I look forward to the combat.
I can now cast No, the spell.
Yes.
Fair. There's some comment of, I can't wait for double polymorph.
Yes. You could, yes. Also, now, if it ever comes up again, because polymorph was only cast once, you can now correctly transform people into giant apes instead of doing it one level earlier like I did.
Like it saved us there.
Yup.
So, what if you wild shape someone into a giant ape, and then fucking what's the spell called? Enlighten or some shit like that?
Large.
Wouldn't last that long. Awakening.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not-
awaken. I see.
Not awaken, yes,
Yep,
awaken.
it doesn't last that long. Yeah, you have to do it like over the course of 8 hours or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like you see, if you just perfectly time polymorphs
Or just 1
for
hour.
8 hours.
I mean, you can just spend sorcery points and make extended.
You can only extend it once.
Yes.
Can't you like Oh, I see.
Nah, you can only spend one meta magic per spell unless that meta magic says you can use it on you can use it with that on multiple.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yes.
it's Elfblade. You can use it multiple ones on this spell.
Yes.
So I just had the most disappointing chocolate shake.
Oh no! Was it a dirt shake?
What do you consider a dirt shake?
I don't know.
It's in
It's
the name.
made of dirt.
No, I did not have a dirt shake.
This-
It was mostly lots of slushy ice that didn't taste like chocolate, and then some like chocolate flavored water at the bottom. It was
Ew.
horrendous.
Chocolate flavored water.
It was actually horrendous. I actually wish I hadn't DoorDashed that so that I could return it.
You can still return it technically.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure they
there's a-
would accept it.
There's a difference.
Not sure they would accept it, and not sure I want to leave the house because I don't know. It's raining.
It's
The
raining
skies-
in the whole ass continent because it's raining
Yeah.
here too.
The sky, well, in both continents, but yeah, the sky seems to think that there's a hurricane when there's not. At least not yet.
Look, sorry, remind me, you're also in Florida, right?
Yes.
Yeah, nope. As I put it, it seems like the sky chose violence and/or to scream.
Yes. Yes, it did. I don't understand why it chose violence already because that fucking tropical storm hasn't even hit Hispaniola yet.
The sky chose to scream.
Give it to me.
The sky was literally me at work earlier. I was like, "Ree!"
Well, you ever, like, go from a perfectly sunny day to you can literally hear it pouring loudly?
Oh, yes.
That's exactly what happened. I have my back turned to my window in my office, and then like at 10 o'clock, it was a reasonably sunny day. Come 11:15, and all of a sudden I hear,
It happens frequently here.
Yes.
and it's like, oh, I didn't realize I just opened up the gates to Cthulhu Hell.
Yes.
Give it.
What do you want?
Yes.
The right word for it would be yeah.
Did I just excite you?
I have food.
Oh, that's what excited you.
Nice.
Stop eating.
No.
Stop. Stop it.
I will eat all of this. This is my 5th meal in the day.
What is wrong with you? You're actually a mutant.
This doesn't work if I don't have this on. Wait. Yes, this
Jesus
is
Christ, what a
my
gremlin.
5th meal in the day. Yes.
You fucking hobbit.
As if it actually mattered. It hasn't changed physically in months.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
So is this like second lunch, second dinner, 11sies?
Wait, no. I had 2 lunches. I've had 2 coffees.
Can I like steal your metabolism for like a week so that I can get skinnier?
And then this is my first dinner.
I think if
Uh,
you got his metabolism, you would literally die
Why?
out of lack of consumption.
I have eaten 3,000 calories today.
See?
What the shit? How are you that thin?
Because he's very broken on the inside.
Yes.
Oh.
No
I'm
relation
sorry.
to my metabolism. He's right.
The things just did not work properly.
They do not work, man.
It's like, I'm not fat, but I have been... Well, actually, I've lost 10 pounds. I shouldn't complain, but I retain around the middle just a little bit.
Yes.
You look skeptical.
Yes.
I will fucking selfie myself if I have to. No, seriously though. I was weighing 177 at the height of the pandemic. I started to actually try to lose weight in February, and I am all the way down. I'm actually proud to say to 167.
Let me weigh myself real quick.
What I used to weigh was 155 when I was skinny.
And there he goes.
I don't even want to know. It's gonna be a disgusting number. Like, just please stop talking.
It's
like-
going to be like 40 kilos.
He
Just
probably
so-
weighs like 125 pounds.
Yeah, just so you know, 165 is 75 kilos.
God damn. Okay, so I gained like 4 pounds. I weigh. How much is that? I weigh 120 pounds.
See, you
You
were.
said I was close. I said 125.
Yep.
120.8, technically.
God.
I weigh a whole 47 pounds more than you do. How tall are you though?
178.
Yes. Not in
I-
freedom units.
No, the right.
Correct
unit.
units, I know.
Yes.
That is 583 feet.
Huh?
What?
I
For
am
some
500
reason, it accepted meters instead of centimeters.
Ah, yes.
It's 70 inches.
70.
Because
God, fuck.
it fucked up again. I don't know why my converter is not
So
working.
you're like 5'8", I guess.
5'10".
No, I don't
Oh,
think
okay.
for 10.
5'10" is my height.
God fucking damn it, this thing. No, this is
180 is 5'9".
Ah,
Wait,
I have
no.
an inch on you.
No, wait.
you.
Because
you
the-
are wrong.
Yes,
I am 5'10". Yes.
5'10", yes. Because 10 does
Almost on the
not
dot.
mean a complete unit. It needs to be a 12 because fuck you, I
Reasons.
guess.
Why do you
Uh,
use this?
There's reason.
Because our way is the correct way.
The reason is like
I will-
if you look at your forearm,
Because
that's
I
a
will
foot,
punch you
and
in
if you
the throat, Chris.
if you bend your
Our way
finger,
is totally the correct way.
that's an inch.
Everybody should follow our way.
But it's just our metric is just
shit.
gonna say if you use your forearm, that's a foot, and if you bend your finger, that's an inch.
You
The
bend
fuck?
your finger. Which way?
Yeah, like-
Because like
What? So bend it so like it's just like a hook. Then the middle part,
I'm confused. Is this supposed to happen?
just like the middle part of your finger. You don't really need to bend it, but it's just like the middle of your finger,
Which one? Sorry.
like your index.
The middle joint. Just
Yeah,
the middle,
the middle.
joint.
Not
That-
supposed to bend this. Hold on.
Oh,
it's
fuck.
just it's
You don't
you dumb fuck.
you don't have to bend it, but it's just
Stop
the middle
making me
joint.
angry.
wait, is this an inch?
No, the middle.
So this
Yeah,
How
that's
can
an
you
inch.
do that? I can't.
or this? Which one is it?
It's
This
just the middle.
one or this one?
Yeah, just the middle.
Just this one. This is an
Yeah,
inch.
just-
What the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
Why? Why?
No, it's not.
Like-
It's 3 centimeters. Inch is supposed to be 2.4.
Where the
It's
fuck's
it's
my
not
rule?
exact.
Why not?
It's not exact for everyone.
Fuck
We're all.
my
It's
ruler.
just that. It's just the closest way. Like for a good amount of people, it will be like that.
lie.
Oh no, he's calling you out on your shit.
It's 3.
It's
Hey.
you lie. That's 1.25 inch.
It's not
You
exact.
got some
but it's
tiny
the
hands
closest you-
then.
It's the closest you can get.
Big meaty hands.
That was fun.
I shall be
My
getting
smaller
a new.
segment is an inch.
Because if I look at mine's just a bit over an inch, so.
I see.
The tip of
Cultural
my index
dissonance is funny.
Cultural dissonance is funny.
But But in general, our system was made for measurements like that.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
While our measurement is like, take a step forward. That's a meter.
I haven't counted I haven't checked how far my stride is. Let me check.
Neither have I come to think of it.
If you just like take a normal sized step, not little step, not big step, that's a meter. Around that
Little step. Okay.
little step.
Now,
How the fuck
Now-
am I gonna do this now? Hold on.
now, if you go to Celsius and Fahrenheit, there's a reason that our freezing point is not 0, because he used regular water rather than
Yeah, I think
No,
yours is
no,
like boiling
yeah, he
point
used
of salt water
he used
or something.
yeah, he used salt water, like the ocean water is a 0,
Yeah.
while
Stride
regular
is
water is
60
32.
centimeters. What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
I took a small step.
You take small step.
It was 60 centimeters.
Well, these are all these are all differences based on the person, but they're rough generalizations.
Yeah.
Well, at least we're not talking about food porn.
Oh.
Yes. No, we have a game to play. Shut up.
I don't actually know where pounds and grams come from, though.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I never looked that up.
I think the gram has a specific measurement, but
Yes.
I don't know why.
It's
The
probably
gram-
related to gold.
The gram is. Fuck.
Because like there's the universal little thing for you to put
Yeah.
on
The
the
gram. I
plane.
can't remember if the gram is a. I think that's right. It's a cubic centimeter exactly
Yes.
of water.
Yes. But why is it one? Why is a gram a
Because-
gram? I don't know.
Because they said water and it won.
It won.
Water, it won.
Originally defined as of 1795 as the absolute weight of a volume of pure water equal to a cube of 100th part of a meter. So yes. So grams exist because they are 1 centimeter cubed.
I mean, the meter exists because it's some fraction of the distance from somewhere to the North Pole, so.
Yeah. So now that we have had our general knowledge lesson, let's hop into game, shall we?
No.
No.
No. I'm gonna be eating.
I'm at half health. I can't go into game.
I can't go to game.
I'm
I
gonna
must-
go.
Must have full health.
I'm too weak.
Yes.
So now it's the time where we decide which one is going to recap last session. Don't
No.
worry, it's going to be a very easy recap. We only did one thing.
I actually remember this time.
Oh wait, I have manual dice entry. Hold on. There we go.
Don't roll a 13.
That's a Chris.
Oh shit, it's to me.
What happened last time?
Well, we were scouting out this place. I broke cover and drew first blood. And apparently the gnolls were torturing this chimera in a box. So we decided to attack them because reasons. And as we were attacking them, they let the chimera out and it wreaked havoc. And somehow, by some miracle of God, we're all alive, the gnolls are all dead, and the chimera has been dealt with, but now there's this strange motherfucker that wants to kill Jiro in front of us somewhere at some point. And that is the recap.
Yes.
Got
Let-
a hole in the box.
Let me show you scary Mane again. Where is
No.
scary Mane?
I'm not ready for this.
Oh
I
no!
don't think any
oh no!
of us are.
Oh no! I almost showed the wrong picture. Keck.
Heck, W.
Scary man.
Yeah.
By the way, did you finish healing me with my regeneration popped?
No, because the rounds are still going, my man.
Dear.
Well, you
Dear
see,
God.
fight him.
Dear
Oh,
God.
sweet mother of God.
So, both Ichika and Jiro would know that this gentleman dressed in full Japanese armor is indeed named Jinto Murasama, and that he once was a future heir to the Murasama clan before stealing the cursed mystic code sword of the family and leaving. And now he's here to punch people with his sword.
That sounds painful.
That sounds a little bit strange, doesn't it? So, he had just removed his Nodachi from its sheath, and was ready to strike. And before any of you can even think to react, he dashes forward towards Ichika. And right as your brain is catching up to what is happening, Ichika, you just hear both a gunshot and the sound of metal against metal as his strike is interrupted by a bullet. And for the first time, you've talked to this person multiple times before, but this is the first time that you actually get to see the man. You all watch as the voice of Tanner Walker finally shows its body.
Oh God, I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Oh no.
I didn't see it.
Oh.
It's
Oh, shit.
loading. It's loading.
So, y'all know what the fuck's about to go down.
There he is. It's
okay.
Mr. Tanner Walker.
Are you gonna kill him?
Hold
I'll
on,
show
there are
you.
things happening.
As if-
And as
Or I'm gonna die.
he has his pistol raised up towards the samurai, as he says, "Come down there, samurai. If anyone is killing these trespassers, it's going to be me."
Excuse you?
And now, I need Jackson to make probably the most important wisdom saving throw he has ever made in his life.
I give him advantage. I don't know how, but I'm gonna give it to him.
Do you have an inspiration?
I toasted all my inspirations to do 70 damage in the
You know?
last session.
You know that. So are we allowed to send inspiration for other
So,
other players?
I mean, no, but you can.
That was mixed message. Yes or no?
Yes,
It's
but
not-
actually
okay.
no.
Yes, the thing is, I normally wouldn't do it because of the fact that we get it so easily, but if you have one and you would like to give it to him, it's fine.
I
Hey, take it.
unfortunately have 0.
You have
Fine.
technically one because you just did the recap.
Oh, this is true. So I will give it to him.
Here, let
So-
me. I had to.
you've
Oh, okay,
humored me
so-
a lot in the past, and this is an important moment. Can I take the time to draw a card, if you may?
Card of what?
If I may. From my Major Arcana. I just want to
You're not the tarot character, but sure, go ahead. I literally cannot stop you.
it brings me peace. Shut the fuck up.
Go ahead. Believe whatever lie you need.
Alright.
Did you draw the? You drew the chariot, didn't you?
I drew strength.
Oh.
You want a straw card drawn?
Yeah,
So I rolled this thing with advantage
Yes.
in it.
because Edmund gave you an inspiration.
And it is a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yes,
I'm gonna roll in the tower, just because I like tension.
sure. It's not like anyone knows the DC anyways.
There was nothing.
Yeah, but it makes us even more concerned.
Sweet mother of God, why are you doing this to me?
Okay, so Jackson.
Just wanted a chill game.
Yes. Give it to me.
Jackson, you feel sharp pain in your chest as soon as Walker makes his way into your line of sight. And as you look down to recoil in pain, you see that from your own shadow, tentacles start to emerge. And they start to wrap around your leg, but you feel some presence from inside you, forcing these tentacles into the world, but you're able to contain it. However, in doing so, your mind is ravaged. 1, 2, 3, 4. You take, where is the half value? Half value is there. Where is Jackson? You take 10 psychic damage.
That was exactly okay. Yeah.
It was already halved. You take 10 psychic damage as you feel that stopping this presence is hurtful to your body.
So, my HP went up, right? When I leveled up.
Yes.
I now have a singular hit point.
If you had your normal amount, yes. Good.
Should I go up to 60 ones?
No need.
Okay.
Because since you succeeded the save, you nothing happens.
Does anything? Do I have a clue that anyone saw anything untoward?
Make a perception check.
Oh fuck.
Also,
Yes.
since I can see Tanner, can I do a very quick Arcana check to see? Because he said if you move close to him, something will try and kill you. So I'm trying to see where on his body that thing is, or if it's just his gun.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just as known, Ichiga's not got her hand on the string, but she does have it just like her bow held in front of her as if to guard herself with it.
Sorry, some program just started up for some reason. Jackson, as you do so, in the flash that this moment happened, you catch Tanner looking at you, but no one else. And Gianna with a 14. Actually, Gianna, roll me religion.
Religion. Oh, a rarity. Yeah.
He do be a church boy.
Roll better.
For some reason, the dice showed up as a 16 for me, but the result was 8.
He's trying to double it.
You feel almost certainty that the thing that will shoot people if they got close is indeed the gun. But you, as you can see in his picture, he does have a something on his other arm, almost as if a knuckle of some kind. It has a blade on one side and is serrated on top of his knuckles. And you...
So brass knuckles, essentially.
Yes, but they're not made of brass. And you feel some...
They're made of I kill you.
You feel some energy emanating from them. Some not so good energy. But as all of this happens in a flash, Tanner continues shooting against the samurai, who just deflects a couple more shots before Tanner stops, and Jinto slowly sheathes his sword once again. He takes a step back from Ichika and breathes a sigh, saying, "So you do have a corporeal body. My master presumed you to be a literal ghost. That makes it easier to hunt you down. That, however, is not my job." And as Tanner is just blowing smoke out of the top of his pistol, Jinto slowly pulls out a letter from inside, a scroll actually, from inside of his armor. I have a little picture because I found a little picture.
Oh,
Tiny.
He pulls out a letter, just very a scroll, very old, with like a wax seal, and he slowly places it on the ground right next to him and says, "This was supposed to be directed to any of you who had survived my little incursion. My master is arranging a Christmas dinner and would be delighted if you would join us." He then
Guys,
turns to Tanner, nods, and just as he arrived, he vanishes.
guys, we're being invited to Barovia. I don't like
What
this.
the hell?
And as he does so, you all watch as Tanner's hand just that was slowly blowing off steam of his gun snaps into attack mode pointed towards Gianna, who is the closest, and he quickly takes a step back and his hand relaxes. And he says, "Well, it's nice finally meeting you all in person, I guess." He does a slight bow.
Can I very quickly cast Detect Magic?
As a ritual?
Well, I get my free ritual for the day, so it's an action.
I see. Sure.
Oliver looks in Tanner's direction and says, "Trespassers?"
you would just see your components, the casting.
Oh, yes,
Oh, he knows I'm casting a spell.
he doesn't care.
I mean,
Look at the state you're all in.
yeah.
What do you mean? We're fine.
Dies.
Block.
I still have a turn to unload onto his back.
So, Gianna, as you quickly receive the scroll, it has nothing in it. There's no magic, there's no trace of magic. It was never magical ever. It's just paper.
I'm more concerned with Tanner, but that's good to know.
Tanner is just like he. So Tanner, his not his overcoat, but beneath it, it's pinging with abjuration magic, and both his gun and his brass quote unquote knuckles are beaming with evocation magic.
And his gun and
Uh,
coat have evocation. Got it. Or not coat, but knuckles.
Yes. He just points to the letter with his gun. "I guess we have enough time to buy presents. And speaking of presents, I got you one." And he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a peripat. Periapt. I never know how to fucking say the name of this thing. Pulls out a periapt.
Ooh.
The gift you all asked of me, you can thank the Athens church.
Thank you,
Oh.
Atlas Church.
About my boy. Does he say anything about them?
What?
My ammunition!
Oh no.
You sound like a Dalek.
The accord was an item, and the item is the periapt of wound closure.
I thought he also mentioned something about bullets. I don't remember specifically. But
We specifically also asked for ammunition, yes.
Then he does not say anything about ammunition, no. So Tanner then says, "Well, I was following him since I was doing my rounds around the castle, and he decided to simply get out of there. I had never seen anyone or any living creature leave the castle, so that was a first. So I decided to follow him, and he brought me here. I guess you can thank me later.
So
And why did you call us trespassers?
The first thing I told you when you arrive on the island. This island is mine.
by church law and all that, yeah.
Yes.
But question then: his little vanishing trick, that's not teleportation. That's some invisible.
He's fast.
to that, Tanner just nods. Yes, incredibly so.
He was
What?
one of the. He's, I suppose you could call him an uncle, but he is one of the strongest of my parents' generation.
Oh. How
Lovely.
how does he move so fast that he turns into a puff of smoke?
I assume that's just his feet hitting the ground.
At that, your bow would start vibrating. Stop, not start. Stop vibrating.
Sorry. I think we all felt fear for there. Just like, oh no, he's coming back. You heard me talking shit.
He would just stop. Yes. Why did I delete him from the combat tracker, but his token is still there? Hold on a minute. There.
Because he wants us to know that he could come back at any time.
At any time. But yes. So, since how do I skip turns? It's here. So I'll just skip like 5 turns. So just Oliver heals himself, then I will skip another one. Just so he finishes healing himself through his regeneration thingy.
I have 1 wound point.
Yes. So, during this next minute in which Tanner is visible, would anyone like to ask anything of him or speak to him? If not, he will just suddenly vanish again.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Also, what do you want me to do with this? Do I just leave it here, you get it later? Do I throw it to you?
Just set it there. You'll hold on one second. Yeah. What? Come on.
We kind of don't want to get shot.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
thing. Oh, actually, I need to put him here because
Well,
that's
Lavarge does
over.
have verbal components, but
Also, just so you know, Jackson, as seconds pass, you feel your control over the tentacle presence waving. The
What do you mean?
success only lasts for a minute.
what do you mean waving?
Wavering.
Wavering, yes.
Wavering.
Sorry.
Waiting with an eye in there.
Waiting.
Yes. So Gianna, what are you rolling athletics for? Do you want to jump the river?
Oh, no, I was seeing if I stayed on my feet.
I see.
If I
Oh,
just
actually-
didn't collapse.
Wait a second. Let me get myself. Where is the thing? How close am I to Gianna? She's far away from me. Shit.
You can walk.
Where's the man? Oh, Tanner's right out there.
Yes, very far away.
I will walk to Gianna. Just sort of kind of, he's wounded. He'll just sort of start limping toward Gianna and just put a hand on her shoulder and put his mouth up to her ears, like, get me the fuck out of here fast.
Oh no, you're wounded. Slaps him on the back of the head, uses astral refuge. He disappears.
There's just a and he vanishes. Tanner just looks concerned. Sure. Well,
He's fine, I think.
I hope.
How
So
long does this thing last for?
a couple seconds.
It technically lasts for I think it's up to a minute,
I don't remember.
or actually up to my where'd it go?
But
A
he,
minute. A minute is plenty.
Tanner just slowly places the parapet like on. There's like a splinter of wood out of the wall. He just wraps it around it.
Oliver uses his like telekinetic enhanced mage hand to grab it.
Sure. He just sees it start floating away because the telekinetic mage hand. I think it's invisible.
It
Yeah.
is invisible, but Oliver can see that it's a ghost bringing it to him.
Yeah. So like Tanner just looks at it as it starts to fly away. He's just like, sure.
Andre, does this
So-
components, that version?
What?
Excuse me?
Andre, that version still has components.
Oh,
Huh?
it doesn't really matter.
Oh, it doesn't. That was just my own curiosity.
I see. So he just asks, oh, also, Jackson, if you have any hit dice, you can roll them. Because that's what Gianna's ability does.
I have a single one. Would you look at that?
If you want to roll it, you can.
No, I'm gonna save it for a rainy day.
You'll
So
just
you just vanish. You're just in the void.
Good.
you're just basically in this like what's that? The vision, like in Lord of the Rings, when
The
you put on
Twilight
the ring.
Zone? Oh, I see.
Similar to that, but
I mean-
instead you're like lying on the ground and you just see Gabriella just kind of patting your head, smiling down at you.
Good point. So Tanner
Or-
just say, well, I guess your day has been quite good. He looks at the corpses all around.
Productive, yes.
Something like that.
Good.
I
good.
mean, we're
A bit
doing our
tiring.
job at least.
Do you by any chance have any of those actually Miss Baba has them. Never mind.
You mean Black Keys?
Yes.
Oh.
They're as I learned recently, they are quite effective at removing corpses.
They are, but they also require the proper incantations.
Ah,
Yes. It's a church weapon for a reason. They wouldn't allow anyone to just pick them up and use them effectively. Looks at gun.
You can also just,
You're not there. Go away.
I think
Sick.
we're rather fine as we are currently.
Well, unfortunately, I have no news about the castle or the inhabitants of it.
Aside from the super fast, scary samurai.
Yes, had I not been mounted, I would not have been able to keep up.
also, parting query.
Oh, dear.
This individual celebrates Christmas?
Apparently, did not expect a dead creature to worship God, but sure.
Yeah,
I
that,
mean-
that came out of left field.
Christmas isn't always a religious affair everywhere. Sometimes it's just a celebration.
That sounds blasphemous.
Eh,
Then it just nods. And he starts to slowly vanish. He just says, oh, I guess my time's up. Well, as I was saying, and he starts to slowly, like, from feet to head, slowly vanish. As I was saying, I did not find anything new at the castle, but if I was aware that I just had to wait for Christmas, then I would have bought presents.
There's still time,
Yes,
technically.
I guess I could try to get something. Probably just more ammunition for my... Oh, yes, you had asked about that. Huh. Well, he's not here.
It only lasts 3 rounds, so he would have popped back.
Just pops back. Now the tenor is invisible. You no longer feel any presence, Jackson.
Not the best of.
He sees you pop back up. Ah, so you were. Well, I could arrange some bullets if you all go there with me. I'm certainly not the one being invited. Oh, but I will be there.
I mean, it'd be quite rude of us to decline at this point.
You mean we're actually gonna go?
You have a day to figure it out.
My counter question to that is, do you really think we have a choice not to?
Yes.
It sullies your reputation to refuse a curtain call, Oliver.
Also, as it's been established, that man is very fast.
You assume I care about my reputation.
I'm
I
just-
care about mine. I will be going.
I'm just curious
I'm more so.
what brought him under.
Yeah.
I don't
that-
know too much about him, but I was told he was unruly, so he didn't seem the type to work for others.
You all see as smoke starts to slowly appear from Tenor's position.
But what I'm implying is that was not an invitation.
Oh, yes.
That was a formal threat.
A polite threat, yes.
And if he just because I had dealt with dead that have been alive for many years and that used to someday in the very distant past be nobles and whatever have you, I wouldn't expect one to produce such a thing, and he would be pointing to the letter, just to hand it out to one person. So I expect that we'll have visitors as well.
Oh.
And because of that, I should probably go back into hunting that man. Do you have a name? I don't think I caught it, if he spoke it. And he's looking at you all, but you can't see him.
Do we have a name? Oh, the thing.
No, he's just asking like if you have a name for the dude who just showed up.
He is of my village, Jinto of the Murasama clan.
He nods. That will make it more helpful to search.
If you do find him, I'm sure my family would enjoy getting back his weapons.
Oh, I do
But-
not want to fight that man. No, no. He
I-
deflected my bullets quite easily.
I didn't expect much, but
I just need to keep an eye on him and see if he goes to send any more invi threats.
really hope. He's rather scary after all, and as a man who can't be seen would be much better at not dying.
Oh, yes. Small problem. Small, tiny issue with that. As soon as he engages with me or I engage with him, I am 100% visible.
Oh. There
How
are
odd.
counter problems. Yeah.
Oh, yes. It is very good for sneaking. As soon as someone sees me, though, I am fucked.
You wouldn't know. I don't actually say that, by the way.
It's the voices, sorry. But I do intend to use this dinner, as blasphemous as it is, being, Christmas, to complete my job here. If it is even possible. Don't expect Dead to just invite people and not expect them to try to kill him or her. But yes, I do intend to try and finish this once and for all. I have been in this island for far too long with far too many people. If you need me, you know where to find me or how to call upon me. And do not worry, I know where you are as well. And he starts to slowly step away unless interrupted. He's not interrupted, then he goes away. After that, Dahlia, who's just standing behind the wall during this whole time, did not see Tanner once, just takes his steps forward. Oh, someone's mic is blasting.
Oh.
Yes, it was yours.
Oh no.
I think it was just rain. At least it sounded like rain. But anyways.
I don't know. It's not been raining here for hours.
Yes. So she just takes a couple steps forward, looks at you all. That man gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Don't say that. He might still be there.
I'll say, for once I must ask, which one? We did deal with two rather interesting folk.
Oh, the guy with the sword? Yeah, no. Way above my pay grade. Tanner, though? He's just weird. I didn't expect that style from someone who's supposed to be, like, one of the best hired killers and whatever. I expected him to be more serious and less outgoing.
Some people kind of just want to make a show of it.
Yeah, I hope I never have to meet him. She looks around to see if she sees anything. You know what would be really nice right now? That tower.
Long rest.
Can we go back to there? I want to crash so hard.
Yes.
Yes.
We kind of need to get rid of the bodies though.
Just give me a second.
Oh, I can do that as long as you guarantee me at least one more night of sleep.
Sure.
Yep.
Just starts to slowly black key burn corpses.
Such a waste. Such a waste.
I'm sorry, but your sloppy dinner habits are very off-putting.
Tell me about it.
After she does it with like all of the Knoll corpses, she arrives at the Chimera corpse, looks at it.
Actually, can we salvage components from it?
Yes, wait a second.
she was just going to poke it and be like,
Do
I
not
don't think
touch
I
it."
can do it. I don't think I
Can
can
we actually-
burn this.
Can we actually salvage stuff from the? I don't even want to think about it, but we technically need to worry.
I'll
Well,
make an
we'll go through
Arcana
that.
check to see if we can use it for something in the future.
I
Sure.
will do that because Arcana ingredients are expensive. Also, I want a trophy from this thing.
I'll
Sure.
try and do the same thing.
Woo!
Well, I might as well not have rolled.
No, yeah.
Well, shit.
I beat you by one.
Fuck.
Ichika.
Yes.
This is mostly just like out of game knowledge. Do you want to go check the whip?
The what?
That's right.
Oh,
All right. That. I did see him do stuff with it.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if you had seen it or
Yeah.
not.
I think I shot him.
I
thought we
see.
could use it.
It's a whip. Who knows?
And I do use those
Yes.
occasionally.
Oh,
So, as you approach the body of the slaver being ravaged by multiple different types of attacks, mostly just chimera based. You see that the whip it's of a completely different make than any other whips you've ever wielded. But it has on the part that you hold it, it has some inscriptions in a language that you can't truly understand. But it seems to be around the same length as yours, and as you test it out a little bit, it seems to have the same weight and the same reach as you have with yours. But it does have some weird inscriptions at the handle.
I'll figure those out during the rest.
I figured it out when I'm attuned to it.
I technically still have detect magic, so if you walk closer, I'd at least get a general ping of it.
Yeah. But
You can get a school of magic.
yeah, it would be enchantment.
That would be a vibe.
So as you approach the body that is left in a couple pieces of the giant chimera, both Oliver and Jackson, you would know that having something as big as this, as powerful as this, even if there isn't a specific spell or ritual that uses chimera specifically, because they are, one, very old, two, very rare, you would know that it could maybe use to maybe used in exchange for a specific component or in place of specific pricey component because of the amount of gear magic that it has, being a creature from the Age of the Gods. Gianna, however, there is something off about this creature. It doesn't seem to just to be one of the very few chimeras still around from the Age of Gods. This is more. This is much more. You'd know from studies, from books, from myths, from just hearing it from people that maybe ran into one. A chimera doesn't have normally the ability to create such a powerful feeling of fear that it paralyzes people. Sure, some may be scared of seeing a chimera, but to physically lock up your body with a roar, this is something stronger. This is something maybe older, maybe empowered in some way by some other thing. And as you start to notice this, you would hear the voice of Morwell speak to you, but you do not understand because you do not speak a language in conjunction with her. And then Edmund would receive a message in Celestial from Morwell. Would you please get me in touch with Gianna?
Of course. Edmund's gonna start walking over towards Gianna.
You'll see her look straight up as if acknowledging that she just heard something, and then we'll just start pulling out her book and start to ritual cast comprehend languages.
I mean, that's not...
Yeah. You don't need to do
required.
that because Edmund can just translate things to you.
Oh, she don't know that yet.
Oh
It's
no,
like,
that was Edmund responding to you pulling that out.
Oh, I see.
oh right. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry today. Yes. What does she say?
Just an FYI. This is the first time you all do this in front of Dahlia.
That's fine.
That's fair.
Just an
Uh,
FYI.
I would say Edmund would actually pull like Jana away.
Mhm.
I talk to my dead sister all the time. What's the problem?
I don't know, man. You ask Dahlia, not me. So, as you approach, Morwell would speak to Edmund to send the message forward. You were analyzing that creature, weren't you?
Yes.
I am vaguely, very vaguely aware of what you do. All of you. That is why, that is one of the reasons why I decided to instill a bit of my presence in you. That chimera, I do not know if you all understand what that name means, was
Technical term, yes.
good to know. That was a chimera that was from our side.
Oh!
You may call it abyss touched, if you would be inclined to a more specific terminology.
Oh, it's straight from hell. Wonderful.
No, those are two very different things.
What? Wait, there's two hells?
Super
What
hell.
the fuck?
No, there is only one hell, and it has 7 layers.
Sounds like Buddhism.
Hmm.
Oh god, what the fuck music just started playing?
So-
Is this an ad? No, what the fuck?
So wait. You're telling me your purgatory is worse than your hell? I don't understand. This is
Oh no, oh no. This is far worse than I expected.
what the hell does that mean?
We can talk about that one later.
No.
Um,
Continue.
She just stops for a moment. Just because you had asked me to look for it, no, there's no castle that has been stolen. Everything is still in place.
Thank you for
Everything
dodging the
around
question.
here is still in place. The castle has not been breached into your world.
So they just made it.
That's even more odd, but a little bit more comforting.
She then, because when she's speaking to like multiple people, you all hear, but only Edmund comprehends it. This time, she speaks only to Edmund. I was watching you fight for a while now. Why do you hate outsiders so much? And why have you not shown any negative emotions towards me? Is it because I am useful?
Edmund would take a moment to stop and think before. It's for what you've been shown. You're more on the divine scale. That's not quite what my family focuses on.
Oh, is this some ancient family feud between you and some outsider?
Well, I wouldn't quite say that, but more so, for generations, my family has made it their goal to deal with things that shouldn't be here. More particularly, those that overstay their welcome.
Sounds like racism to me, to be honest. But she doesn't say that.
Is it racist if there's a reason?
Oh god.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
You might want to walk that one back. Hold on 1 second. We do not endorse this.
Do you want to take that back, Chief?
Nah. Racists are idiots who don't have any reasons. Who are just hate for hating's sake.
Thank you. Want to take that back?
I genocide people with a purpose.
Yes. It's, when I do, it's not called genocide. It's called cleansing. So
Now, your terminology shows a lot about you. It brings you up and down the Nazi scale.
yes, of course. So you would hear as if she was sighing, and she just says, "Your world is truly boring."
I would say that as much as I enjoy entertainment now and then, it tends to be better that way.
I see that you all have been using my gifts. If you wish, I could possibly grant you something more. Not now, of course. I would have to focus for a bit. But I will search your feelings, I guess. You can just think about the things that you want, and I will try to provide them as I did last time, just before any prior communication.
Okay, do you wish me to inform the others of that?
I'm sure. I would probably pick whatever feels fitting, but yes, if they want to project something into their mind more precisely, you have been quite helpful. I guess why not?
Yeah. I'll probably mention to them at some point.
I just had a thought that, like, when you were all having that conversation where she was speaking to all of you at the same time, somewhere in the world, Hunter was having weird voices in his head, man.
That's
What the
funny.
fuck?
He just had the panic attack of voices, speaking in tongues. Before I end her side of the conversation, she would once again reference only Edmund and saying, "Could you approach me, or just approach yourself, to that fellow, that new one? I don't think I quite remember his name."
Of course. Jackson?
Oh yes, that would be him.
Yes.
I just
that-
love the conversation of Gianna was having a conversation that suddenly Edmund just stops and then walks away.
Yes.
Like,
that is-
explain further, please.
Oh, that is completely the case. Edmund just probably has been purposely ignoring your constant demands for explanation.
Where is the second hell, Edmund?
He's just like flailing his arms to the side. Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut up!
But
Jen is just going after him, screaming at top of her lungs.
Demand answers.
Where is my hell?
Show me in the book where the second hell is.
She just pulls up the Bible, pointing
Well-
and screaming.
Just use a different book.
Just use a different book.
Listen, you heretic.
yeah, Edmund would approach
Carry on,
Jackson. After excusing himself from Gianna.
Oh god.
So she, as you approach Jackson, she would just say, "Could you, this may sound weird. Could you touch his chest, please?"
So, Jackson.
Yes. He's just looking at the chimera.
Big body.
Yes.
Mind
He's,
if I do something for a moment?
what are you gonna do? He doesn't look back. He just, what are you gonna do?
You look a bit injured, so might try a bit of healing magic.
You've never asked me if I wanted healing before. What's the matter with you?
You know, this is easier if you didn't question it, but... So you know how we seem to have a benefactor of sorts.
Yes. Yes.
I think they might be trying to involve you.
Oh, great.
It just... It's a bit odd to explain what I think they're trying to do.
Oh, that's great.
Edmund just hears giggling.
What do you need to do?
Just... From what they said so far, just remain in contact with you for a moment or two.
I see.
And Edmund's gonna move to place the hand on Jackson's chest, if allowed.
And you're sure she told you to do this?
As soon as you're mid sentence, the hand touches your chest, you just stop. Jackson, you feel something deep and primal within you. The same way that minutes ago you felt something deep, but something evil, something clearly chaotic inside of you. You now feel the other side of the same coin. You feel a good energy, a good sense of chaos. And it slowly vanishes. And Edmund here, I hope that he has sweet dreams tonight.
So you touch me and make me feel happy feelings? Is that it?
That seems to be all that they wanted.
Right. That's great. Yeah. Remind me, we need to talk today when we get back to the tower.
Of course.
The tower comes to us.
Actually, yeah, because the tower would drop at around like 8-10 p.m. So you could just like make another one.
Don't worry, I have the stuff for it.
Do I have the stuff for my thing?
So with that, Morwell's voice would fall silent once more.
GM, can you give me that spell slot that I should have?
Which spell slot?
The one I got just now.
Oh,
Like,
you can just click the thing back, but sure.
yay.
What was it gonna say? I was going to say something, but it was it. Oh, who is going to get the parapet?
The Perry plat.
Jiro.
Parry out.
I think we agreed,
Yeah.
Jiro. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
That I am aware, but
Who is
Oliver.
going to retrieve it?
Yeah, Oliver said
Oh,
he
good.
retrieved it. What does he do with it?
He'll just give it to Jiro.
It's a bomb! Throw it away!
I'll throw it at your face.
No!
Jiro
There's
would,
like metal bits that hurt.
yeah,
It's metal there.
Jiro would just pocket the thing without knowing what it does.
You might want to put that thing on. Just saying.
Jiro nods in zero understanding of magic.
I was half expecting Drew to just go, no, it's too flashy, and doesn't put it on.
You can just
It
keep
clashes.
it underneath the shirt, man.
It clashes. It clashes with my aesthetic.
My aesthetic.
I'm not gonna use this. I'm sorry.
But alas. So, you all were made quite aware that you could harvest something and could be used some way, somehow, perhaps. So it's up to you if you wish to.
With my specific one, is there a part that is the most useful, like the heart, the eyes, or whatever? Is it just generally, as long as you get a piece of it, it's good?
Most likely would be the heart, yes.
Okay.
And maybe that bit in the dragon that just that organ in the dragon that breathes fire.
That creates the fire, yes, that's a
If
possibility
you
as well.
But you might explode yourself trying to get it out.
Oh yes, it's
Wait.
not going to be easy to try to get either of them out.
Question.
It's
Would-
dragon lion, is it?
It's goat,
It's like
dragon,
lion, goat.
Yes.
And it's got a snake tail.
Yeah,
Instinct.
Sometimes.
sometimes.
Can I only take one thing?
You can try, as long as you don't destroy the body, but that involves trying.
How good are you? How good are you at survival check?
Pretty bad.
If you take a short rest, I could give myself give myself a +7 instead of a 3.
I'm just trying to get some teeth,
I
man.
think I think that will be your best odds.
I mean, I could give it a shot.
Oh, you got. Oh yeah, the druid having.
Yeah, that's what makes sense. But damn it, I forgot. Oh, question: the blood.
Yes.
Could that be an equivalent exchange for ink?
Or ink? Flareon just said in the chat, just eat the dragon heart and become Siegfried.
Yes.
Yes.
Do.
You mean like for any specific purpose, or just magical ink to
Just-
copy spells?
That mostly.
Sure, it can, yes.
Yes. I'm gonna need a lot of blood.
I'm going to
I
need a
can't-
lot of blood.
I can't believe I just said that.
No. It's fine. It's embrace the feeling. That's
I've
normal.
never really
Do you
drained.
have anything to contain the blood in?
My mouth.
We're not using
I-
my code for that one.
I've got this jar of vampire blood you could empty out.
I have a chalice.
I have. What do I have?
It's a pretty big jar.
I have an ink bottle.
If
I'll
you
just
just
keep my
want a
vampire blood.
replacement for ink, then an ink bottle works.
I'll just keep my
I have
vampire
a
blood
water
with me.
skin. I have a
I
water
randomly have a water skin.
Randomly, the thing that
you don't-
keeps you alive every day.
You don't. We need water to live.
Skin. No,
True.
he's got a point.
Oh god.
I have a shield. Like
So-
if you were really careful, you could.
I want. So, are you going to first? What are you going to attempt first?
So, I think probably blood would be the easiest. So that
Yes.
It's just
Like,
draining
We
it.
gotta drain the blood a little bit to get to the
Wh-
heart.
Why don't we check
kinda.
in Pentman and see if we can find a receptacle?
That's actually smart. There's that giant ass pot that has burning
Yes.
knoll in it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
giant pot. Yes.
But
No.
it'll be. That's a good enough place to drain it into. Then you could move it
Yes.
as you want.
That was the
little
idea.
scoop.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do that. We'll knock it over and I'll use prestidigitation to clean it.
Ew.
Sure.
If we have
Clean
giant
the
ass pot.
pot. Okay. So. Go ahead and roll me a medicine check. Whoever's
It's a big-
attempting.
It's a big fucking.
I mean, that's still a +5.
I got a plus
Um,
6. You want me to attempt it?
I have a singular plus.
I have a +5 in it as well, because I am a doctor. I am a medic. I'm sorry.
Medic.
Medic.
I mean, Gianna, if Gianna wants to harvest the blood for her ink,
You want to give me advantage? It help?
You
I
want to
don't
give
have
me advantage? No, I'm kidding.
proficiency.
Yeah, I'll give you
those.
advantage.
Yeah, because it's very much like a ew, 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 ew.
Oliver will like have steady hands. You know what? Just get out of the way. I'll do it.
Go ahead.
And I clicked the advantage button. It did nothing.
Just
Oh,
immediately.
roll for your advantage. Oh,
Okay,
did.
that's a 25. Would you be surprised if I said that was the DC?
No, but I hate you for it.
You acquire it. You acquire Chimera blood.
How much?
and then what else did we need to acquire from this thing?
The heart would be the next thing.
Probably
The
the
what?
heart.
I'm
The
afraid I didn't really do surgery. I mean, I once I never had to amputate, but I did. I don't know. This would be new for me.
I've cut a man's heart out once. But
This is
That is
closer to
mildly
butchery,
disturbing.
I think.
So, are you going for the heart next?
I think that seems to be the.
I
general
guess I've
agreement.
dissected animals before.
I need
This
I
It
need one
feels
of
more
you
like a-
to roll an
This-
Arcana check.
Ooh,
Oh, I got a
have
plus 10.
+8.
I got
Yeah,
a plus 10.
I have a +4 on that.
Hello?
Alright, so Mr. Medic, you wanna help me? help me help you?
No, there's another check that can be helped with.
Ah, okay.
now the checks are kind of just like you know what you know.
This one is to know if you would know where a Chimera heart would be.
Ah, okay.
Just look around the buckshot, you'll find it.
I can help you because I have knowledge arcana? Question mark. I don't know if my family would have taught me that though. Or if it would be appropriate for me to know. I don't think chimera is something that mage families necessarily talk to their children about.
Yep.
Maybe in Greek mythology I heard about it. I don't know.
Sure. Anyways, if you wish
Anyways,
to
advantage.
if you wish to roll, you can. You cannot give advantage on this check.
Yep, because you can't really help someone know something better.
Got you.
Because
That is a 20.
20.
If you wish to roll as well, Oliver.
Oh, sure. I highly doubt I'm gonna get more than a 20 though.
Yeah. Gianna, you would. I'm not saying that the C is 25 again, but you would have a general idea. You're not 100% sure of where the heart of this creature would be.
But I definitely can tell it is probably within the chest cavity here.
Somewhere, yes. You can still attempt the check to retrieve it. It's just going to be a bit harder.
Of
As you
course.
did not pass the DC, because this is a very high CR creature. That makes the
Okay.
check very hard.
Okay, well.
Hmm.
There. What's it gonna be to cut this thing out? Survival?
No, it's medicine. Again.
Oh, medicine. Okay.
Now you can have advantage on it, but it's still a medicine check.
I'll look towards Oliver and Edmund, who's also probably watching this. Like, okay, I know the heart is somewhere here.
Points to the massive chest.
I'm afraid I don't have very much experience with this thing, so I'll be relying on you for that.
You're probably right, yeah.
I will
guess
best
we'll
thing
just
I could
make an
tell
incision
you-
here.
Use your sword. Well, actually, don't use your sword. Use a dagger. Here you go.
I think Oliver has a knife.
Somewhere.
He has a dagger, actually, not a knife.
Okay,
It's the same
advantage.
thing. A 24.
24, probably, maybe.
Let me check. Check. Okay.
It's a shame you don't have guidance.
You find the heart, and then you slip, and it drops in the water and disappears forever.
Roll a d4.
Uh-oh.
Do you want me to do that, or you, Oliver?
Oh, I want you, Gianna. See, wait, who is the one? Who is the one that is actually performing the thing?
Technically me, but mostly Oliver. I'm like pointing him out. He's doing the decisions. I'm more directing him and also taking over if he's not doing it right.
Oliver, roll me a d4.
2.
Well, you needed a 3 or a 4.
God damn it.
Feels
Uh,
bad.
the DC was 26. Okay, actually, 27.
Of course. We could have done it if we wanted to.
You could have. You just needed a little bit more precision. You start the
Oliver has very
process
steady hands, but not steady enough, apparently.
not to retrieve a heart from an ancient creature. Yes. You slowly, with the dagger and whatever other instruments you decide to use at the moment, open the cavity, remove the skin, the meat, the muscles. It's only the heart left. You're basically inside the creature doing the procedure because it's so massive. You start to slowly remove the heart, and you think that it's okay. If I remove this last vein that is holding it together,
Ventricle?
the ventricle, it will release. And as you cut it, you didn't expect the heart to be so heavy. And as it does, it lands on one of the ribs, and you just hear as it attaches itself to the rib, as it pierces it basically through the entire heart.
Oh.
Oliver lets out a very large sigh.
Completely drenched in blood.
Oh, that's... Oh, no. Goes to pat your back. Prestidigitation's just that spot. Pats your back.
Well, you tried.
I almost had it.
Edmund hears, well, I tried.
Can I get some teeth off this thing?
Sure.
Yeah.
If you just wanted a trophy, you don't have to roll anything. You just cut some teeth out.
Do goats have canines?
Goats have
Molars,
They-
I think.
yeah, they're just round, flat teeth.
I'll take a teeth from each. Fuck it.
Sure. So the heart, while as a heart, it's no longer usable. You could still try to get something out of it if you just removed it from the rib, but that is up to you.
I'd say it'd be like, a 50 gold thing compared to a 1,000 gold thing. That's still pretty nice to have.
You know that it couldn't be used if the ritual required a heart of a chimera or something like that, but it's still a heart of a very powerful, very old creature.
It's still cool.
Yes.
Also, it's like the size of a rowing boat.
The
Size of a
heart
what?
or the chimera?
The heart. Actually, no, rowing boat would be too big. I'm trying to find.
Rowing boat's the size of like 3 people.
It's the size of a fucking wheelbarrow.
That's still pretty big.
That's pretty big.
Yes.
Well, no wonder he failed at it.
It's still there if you
How
wish.
the fuck are we gonna carry this thing?
You are the ones that wanted to take it.
I guess we could technically like dice it up.
It'll make some good soup.
No, God, please.
It will
no.
make a hearty soup.
That wasn't funny.
Uh. I guess I could technically store it. Oh, hold on, let me see. If
Throw it to Jackson. Just throw it to
I'm
him.
not gonna. My tentacles are gonna eat that thing if you throw it to me. I'm not putting that shit inside my coat. It'll fucking bleed all over all my shit.
You
that's
will
in my pocket.
stink for like
Okay,
years.
I will never get the smell out of my coat.
Yes. You will be big stinky man. Also, is Oliver just
Stinky
like
rat boy?
Like fish.
stinky rat boy? Will Oliver just like jump in the river? Since he is
I'll-
completely bloodied up.
Yes.
I'll slowly prestidigitation him if he doesn't want to jump in the river.
He'll go in for a swim, but also yes, for the purposes of his clothes not being completely ruined, he will accept the prestidigitation.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think prestidigitation works on people technically, but oh dear.
It's still like I think it would like clean the smears off, but it wouldn't be as deep of a clean.
Yeah, that's why he jumped in
Yeah.
the river.
You also gotta just fold the clothes so it fits in the cube.
I mean, yeah, you could just leave it while he's inside the river. Just leave the clothes there. And just
I think you can just do like spots here and there. That's how.
Also,
Yeah.
Oliver looks
Yeah.
fabulous because he is completely healed.
But blood
Yes, it's true.
spreads. So
Ooh, I know what I want to take from it.
Yes.
The wings sort of semi-intact.
One, the other you blasted off.
It's true. I want that wing.
You want a whole wing?
I want the whole wing. Yes.
The wing would not be big enough. The coat would not be big enough to fit the wing.
I will carry it like a rug if I must.
I will carry it like a rug.
Where is the tower?
It's up to you. If you want to make it here, you can.
I'd prefer not to do it here. I'll say we start walking away, then we'll do it somewhere.
Also, you never decided what you're gonna do with the chimera body.
I'll eat it.
Just slowly. Also, before you do that, I'm gonna take some of the scales off the dragon portion just to have
Sure.
them.
You can all make sure to note down all of these random trophies you've been acquiring.
Yay.
Oliver
oh.
acquires none.
Yeah, same.
Oliver acquires forever stench.
Can I?
and
Can I?
I
have that
suppose
wing,
What did you say?
though? Can I have that wing though?
No.
Also, when he makes Gianna's tower, he is going to create it with the shower.
Good.
So is
Technically, I can do it myself. Actually, we could both do it because there's no limit. We can have 2 towers.
Two
You just-
hours.
Oh, I can have my own Gianna tower. Yay. You guys can hang out in hers, I'll have mine to myself.
Shit, fuck you. You can hang out in his tower.
If anything breaks in that night, I'm not saving you.
Good. So,
Is that all we want to take from this thing?
I don't want any part of this thing unless it will give us money later. It is gross.
Now,
Dahlia will take some scales.
since the Zero Alpha, the invisible asshole, might be wandering around, I'm gonna throw it into the river before eating it.
I see. Okay.
Burb is moving.
Burb has made his way back after fleeing desperately from giant chimera.
Hey, Burb. No. I brought Burb to me. I wanted to say hi to Burb.
Burb makes a. Do you speak, Burb?
Do you speak owl?
I do not speak Burb, but Burbs like me
It
because I am
makes-
likable.
It makes a vague gesture in the shape of a cookie and walks away.
I don't even know how you. I don't even know how to imagine that for with a bird wing.
What the fuck?
Burb is pissed you didn't take his cookie back then.
Oh. Well, I didn't know Burb's intentions. I didn't know if Burb was a random person coming
You
to
still
get me.
hurt his feelings.
Yes, well,
Here's how you could do the cookie thing.
Oliver
It's just-
goes and broods in the fucking corner. He will commit seppuku. Burb does not like him.
Oliver will create his tower. He will wake up with a shit stain on the window. But alas, you all spend quite a while dealing with the chimera body and all the other bodies.
Oh.
You
Tasty.
finish setting up the tower/towers. That's on you.
Twin towers.
The twin
could say.
towers. And when you finally finish setting up said towers, it's starting to get dark. The sun is starting to set.
I would like to long rest, please.
Yes, you will all have a long rest, but there is still some time before you can engage in sleep.
Gotta tune to that whip.
Yep.
I will make use of the fact that we are in this tower, and I will cast Private Sanctum.
Good.
Good,
Hey,
yes.
can there be like a bridge that connects the towers?
No.
You can just
You
have
said
windows
right.
facing each other and
Yes, you can just
have
make
those act
them,
as doors.
yeah, exactly with an inch of space between the two.
Wasn't the tower like invisible?
No, the tower
No.
is very much visible.
It's
Hmm.
it's basically just turning the dirt and stone into actual items, I guess you could say.
So how does your private sanctum look? What does it do?
I don't think it looks.
It can
Just in case.
Oh, it can? Oh,
can look, yes. It can be. One of the possible effects is the barrier of the warded area appears dark and foggy, preventing vision, including dark vision through it.
So that is up to you.
so you can make the walls have a foggy look to them.
Yes, I can choose any or all of the effects of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I will say,
Um,
just as a note, since I found this out with Simone, you can't see out of it yourself.
Yes,
So-
yes, that is very true.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot see out of it.
So I would maybe have it be as like a perimeter around the towers.
Not
Not
like
exactly the wall of the
the wall
tower.
of the tower. Yeah.
Because then you have no window.
Tell me, does the tower allow sound pass through to the outside?
Yes.
Yes.
It's just a regular tower.
It's
Yeah,
still
I can't play salsa music.
it's still rock and stone, brother.
The sound not passing through is a really good boon. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
gonna
up to
say-
you. You have 6 choices to make.
I'm gonna say it is invisible,
Mm-hmm.
and if no one that casts any divination says anything about it, I'll give everyone a heads up. I'll choose all of the other effects.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So nothing can teleport into or out of the warded area. Planar travel is blocked within the warded area. And sound can't pass through.
And we can't be targets for divination spells.
Divination
Yes.
spells, yes.
Good. Not that you were being targeted. I
No,
guess.
but I'm just gonna. This is just gonna be.
But now we know
the-
for sure.
Yeah, this is gonna be just the everyday affair. Just to be safe, you know.
Hmm.
Yes. Sadly, it's not ritual, but
it will.
it does last forever.
Yes, it will come in handy later on in the game. Not
Possibly.
Not so much.
immediately right now. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some fast as fuck boys, so
Speedy man.
He doesn't need planar travel.
He just walks.
does it count as teleporting if he's just moving really quickly?
He's moving faster than the game engine can process
Nah.
his speed.
Nah, teleport speed is a different thing.
Yeah.
What was that spell? I don't know the spell. I've never actually seen it used.
Which one?
The one spell that lets you teleport freely.
I see.
So, GM,
Yes.
question.
Yes.
If we all cast
Possible
haste
answer?
on Jiro at the same time,
And nothing happens.
Can't stack.
fuck.
Doesn't stack.
Anything that has a name cannot stack with itself.
Project Speedy Man is a failure.
It's a failure. Yes.
Well, we can do Expeditious Retreat, and well, I guess we can't target him with Expeditious Retreat. Shit, that's just a self spell.
You
Like,
can
we'll
put
teach
Long
Hero
Strider. You can
Long
put
Strider,
Long
there we go.
Strider on him.
I think
I
you
have
can
that.
a third level fire spell. I forget what it's called.
Our Shadowbound Stride itself.
And you're gonna need some levels in Rogue.
Not spell.
Yes.
Sad.
So, Ichika, you do a tournament. Also, Jiro does a tournament. Let me put the thing on his sheet as well.
Static Jaunt is
Please do.
self.
Where is Jiro? Jiro is here. Where is the Peripteptet?
The Perry Pat.
Harry Tipsy Tat.
I
Peripteptet.
want
Tap.
to pull an item.
It's there. It's his now. It's not a pendant. It's been identified. Good.
Very
And he attunes to it. There he goes.
He is
Enjoy
one
not
step
dying.
away from death forever. And we'll keep it
Also,
that way.
now, whenever someone tries to kill Jiro, they need to triple tap. But each, after you complete the 1 hour of identifying the item to then complete the 1 hour of attuning to the item, Jiro just goes straight to the attunement part.
Oh, they're technically the same thing. That's why curse items are so bad without identify the spell.
Because I think there is a thing that you could. You spend an hour understanding the effects of the item, and then
That's all part of the attunement process.
part of the attunement. I thought
Yeah.
I had seen somewhere that it was two separate things, but okay. You understand that on the handle, I guess, of the whip, it says in no, who would have guessed? Whip of Mind Control. And it has 3 charges. I will create an entry item for it, but it has 3 charges. Whenever you hit a creature, you may spend a charge. The creature makes a wisdom saving throw. And if it fails, you choose its next action. And it's a tournament, yes. Just a small thing. It was being used to control the Chimera, but the Chimera has very good saves. That's why it was in the jail. And that's why the slaver had 2 turns when he tried to control the Chimera, and the Chimera passed both saves. Things could have gone much worse if Chimera had decided to not pass those saves.
Fair.
But yes, you now have said whip. Please just add it on your sheet as like a separate whip, because then I will create the proper entry item between games. Also, I completely forgot this, but in between games, we should probably try and go for Unity now that we have it. But that's a conversation for out of game. So, before the long rest actually begins, you still have some hours left in the day. Would you like to do anything?
I will say, quick question just for my own clarification.
Yes.
The big pot of chimera blood that I have, how much is that in the grand scheme of, monies?
How much is it per level of spell?
It's 50 gold pieces per level of spell.
50 gold pieces per level of spell.
And as per what we agreed upon, I have a big ass cooking pot full of blood.
Yes, I have no clue how the fuck you're going to transport it.
Very slowly.
Or you can just like leave it in the tower.
Very careful.
Technically, yes.
Does it come back?
When the tower vanishes.
Is this just infinite storage space in this tower?
Technically, yes.
Oh, this
It's
is
not.
good.
It's not the way you think. When the tower vanishes, the item just pops out.
Oh,
It's the same thing as other the Magnificent Mansion. It'll just appear in the space that.
Yes.
in
was
that
left.
case, we need to find a buyer quickly.
Yes. Where the
You
fuck
kidding?
do you?
Are you kidding me? I have so much money, or have so much components now. I can just make spell scroll or just
Yes.
put shit in my tattoos.
That is
Just
true.
as putting the word out there, if you want to fence it, I have ear to the ground. So we could find a buyer.
It's
Not
true.
Or I could just
quickly,
use all of
but-
it if I knew how much it was.
Yes. I would say it's 10 level 1 spells. So
Whoa!
500
So
gold
500 gold pieces.
worth of.
Yes.
Because it specifically can only be used for one thing, I can't give it more money, so it's fine. It's not something that you can just like replace spell component with.
Yeah. Still, that's pretty good. Make scrolls now. I can put
okay.
stuff in my.
If you wish to try like make scrolls, I would have to go search for the specific rules. I think they are in Xanathars. How to
More
make a
elaborate ones
scroll?
than
I
Yeah.
think there's stuff in the DMG about that.
Yeah, I would have to go check both DMG and the Xanathars book.
Yeah, we don't have to do it right now, but,
Yeah, but-
I just wanted to be sure.
You will have time before the rest to start working on it if you wish to.
That's actually a good point. I would say I'm not going to try and make a scroll. I'm going to try and stick one of my spells into my magic crest, since technically I can do that.
Sure. But
But I'll do that later.
remind me, isn't your magic crest just another spell list?
It's basically like the
Magus
wizard spell.
feature. It's a
Yes.
Magus feature in the spellcasting, which lets you add like up to your intelligence modifier spells.
Plus-
Mhm.
to your
Plus
list.
my proficiency bonus for me, because I'm special like that.
Yes, because your subclass, your wizard subclass doesn't really work with magus, so we had to do things.
Improvise.
Yes.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's basically like just copying down a spell into the wizard spellbook, essentially.
mhm.
It is based. It's that.
So then on the level up, you can replace it and still have it.
Yes.
I see what you're going for. That was what I was trying to understand. What you were going for, but now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Jiro.
Hello, Jiro.
Hello, it is a Jiro.
It is a me, Jiro.
We have so much blood.
we have so much blood.
I knew you'd see a sense eventually.
Jiro, if you look into your inventory whenever you join, you have a new fancy item on you.
Ah, I see.
You have Perry the Platypus in your.
You have a parry the platypus, yes.
It's our way
That'll
of
keep
saying,
you alive
please stop
forever."
dying.
Yes. Now people need to triple tap you.
You can't make me.
You can't make me.
Why is our way of saying please stop dying a way to make him, more prone to killing himself.
Do you know what
'Cause he was
this
gonna-
means?
He was gonna do it because he was gonna do it anyway, so might as well just make sure
This
that when he
means
does
I
it,
will do it even worse.
Yes, because now I have a safeguard.
Now you're enabling me.
You're giving me the good drugs.
So what you're saying is if we completely ignore you, you will not make the decision to die at every given opportunity.
Yes,
Well, by
because now
that time, yeah, because by then I'll be dead.
because by then we would have two possible outcomes. The first possible outcome, Jiro never dies because he's forever stable. The second outcome, someone triple taps Jiro.
No. See, this is the genius idea. We'll just throw him ahead of whatever combat we have, so everybody blows their resources on killing him, and then we come in and mop him up.
Yes.
Exactly.
Anyways,
that's so
Listen,
dumb.
I should just get a like my next level of like ability, like my next Mystic Code ability is just yes, whenever I kill something or like I gain HP.
whenever I crit, I gain HP. I would just leave the game. Why would I be here anymore? But yes. So, besides the attunement and the possible inscribing of chimera blood into own blood,
Injecting blood into my veins. Yes.
yes. Yes, Jackson?
I need to talk to you, John.
You would see she was like just about to go into the like the spa area, like closes door.
Gianna is
Hi.
Jackson opens the door. Gianna has that fucking needle right next to her arm.
Right next to a fucking cooking pot full of blood.
Yes. She's just ready to like inject heroin into her veins. Yes, good.
But yes.
Flareon just said that you will die to a berserker from a completely different war.
But yeah. What do you need, Jackson?
Did you see anything off today?
You're going to have to be very specific, Jackson.
Screaming while injecting blood into a vein.
No, she's not doing that right now.
When I asked you to get me out of there,
Yes.
was anything off?
About you?
Maybe.
Can I roll like a history check to see if I saw anything or
You didn't see anything.
okay. Oops, I didn't mean to roll that.
No worries.
Not specific. To be fair, I was a little bit more focused on the two entities that were A right next to me and B could kill me from where they were.
Fair. It's just I'm a bit scared about our next visit to the Christmas party.
Why?
Because Tanner's going to be there, and well, if I see him again, I might just try and kill him.
Well, I would say just don't do that, but I assume there is a specific reason that hinders that ability for self-control.
My employers have seen fit to force my hand, if you catch my meaning.
Okay. So they're causing you to have
uncontrollable
and-
fits of want to kill. Yes.
Of want to kill.
Oh,
Once,
you're
yeah.
under a Gaius spell.
Says the person who is not in the conversation.
Sorry, that shouldn't have been said out loud.
It's fine.
You guys
Huh.
can see it, but I'm eating meat sticks and like, meat.
Yes, meat.
You see my
Well-
predicament now.
A little bit, yes. Do you know... Well, I might have a temporary solution,
Oh,
possibly.
you.
Do you know what... How
If
the
you're
hell do I
suggesting
explain?
that I fight blindfolded, that is flat out not enough.
No.
That would fix
Right.
the issue.
By the grace of the Lord above, I technically can protect you from evil and good aligned things. Maybe that it would help you in some cases if the entities that have employed you are of, less
Are-
scrupulous.
Are they? GM?
Who knows?
You know, are they?
I know, I'm not gonna fucking tell you.
I am asking you. Make me roll the thing and then tell me they are or not.
The thing is, there is no need to roll. You don't know what the fuck they are.
But do I know that they are evil or not?
You felt an evil presence?
Evil is subjective.
You really check.
Everything is subjective if you look at it long enough.
Yes.
They might be evil. Yes.
Well, it would only last 10 minutes at a time, but I'm pretty sure in the heat of battle that would help you. It would take up a little bit of my resources, but I would rather you be fully under your own devices than not, because as much as Walker probably needs to die at the end of the day, it is strongly recommended that we do not attempt to kill him while he's our ally.
And that almost happened today. Funny you should say that.
Are you serious?
Yes. That's why I asked you to get me away from there.
Oh,
How fast can you do that thing?
it's all I
Is
need to
it-
do is make physical contact with you.
Can you do it like on command? Or
I can't do it right this very second, but if you allow me to pray on it, I can
No.
do it tomorrow. I can have it
No.
prepared.
That would help a lot. I'm
Gonna
just
get very
curious.
costly.
Just noting that tomorrow is the
All right.
24th, and Christmas dinner is on 25th.
Christmas Eve.
Yes,
But
tomorrow
yeah,
is Christmas.
we can still test it tomorrow, maybe. Actually, it has a material cost, doesn't it?
Yep.
Hmm.
I mean, you can make holy water since you have cleric's levels.
I am a cleric. Yes, that is true, and I do have the ceremony spell.
Yes,
I don't have it prepared at the moment.
you
do
can
I?
prepare it tomorrow. Yes, but you can
So
make
what you're
holy
saying
water.
is you. So what you're saying is you can was it like you can marry people?
Yes,
Yes.
Neat.
neat. If we ever need a plus 2 AC.
You probably don't want me as your priest, but yes, by the virtue of I'm a Catholic, I can.
By the power of God above.
By the
I
power
thought you
of
needed to
God
be. I
and
thought you needed to be
anime.
I thought you needed to be the captain of a ship to be able to preside over marriages.
Also male if you're planning to be Catholic.
True.
Doesn't matter. I know a lot of
Well, then
art.
I guess
I
you
know,
can't
I
cast.
know a lot of.
Well, then I guess you can't cast the ceremony spell.
You are not male. The spell says
Listen.
the component require
It is-
penis.
It's the spell component. Consumed by the spell, yes.
Listen, I could pass as a man if I really wanted to.
Cast this guy's self. cast spell.
Yes, that's how this works. No, you just cast Alter Self.
I could give you a disguise 101 if you want.
No. You just cast Alter Self to give yourself a penis.
Yes, good.
Doesn't change anything else, just changes that part. Confuses. Further confusion intensifies.
Okay.
The really spell
Artoria.
protection from evil and good is it doesn't actually specify the amount, so you just need like a few drops for protection.
Yep, that's why you can just make it and be done with it.
Yeah. It's a really weird spell not having a GP amount.
Yep.
I love ceremony. It is so situational, but it's just nice flavor.
It's purely flavor, really.
It is purely flavor, but I love it.
No, you can give someone 2 AC if they want to just kiss.
Yeah, but you have to. I wouldn't count that as a valid mechanical reason.
Do you wish to kiss? Yes, plus 2 AC to you.
And you?
You wish to smooch? Well, I can preside over the smooching
Yes.
and give you 2 AC.
As long as I get to watch.
Oh God, no!
God.
Stop!
You creeper.
You Catholic, stop!
Ew.
Hey, to be fair, I'm the least creepy out of all the Catholics with that comment.
Alright, that's just kinky.
Let's just move on from that.
Yes. Let us just continue. Yes.
Thanks for that. I'll leave you to your substance abuse. Thank you.
It's not abuse if it's the first time.
Haven't got addicted to it yet.
Oh,
Let's-
and is there a kitchen in this tower?
Technically, I would have made the lounge, the bedrooms, and the spa. So no, you'd have to go over to Come on, brain. I know his name, Oliver's Tower.
Oliver is in
sure.
the shower.
I'll do that. I'll say
And
my
the,
goodbyes to Gianna, and before going outside the tower, I'll turn into Gianna, right down to the clothes, and I'll go to Oliver's tower, ask him if he's got a kitchen.
God
the
damn
dining
it.
space has a fireplace and some cooking utensils, so you can give pots and stuff
Yeah.
and a fire.
There's no food. There's no actual food. It's just you have the ability to cook it.
Oliver just waves him downstairs. Leave me alone. I'm having shower time.
Having shower
Yeah.
time.
I would say
Zero's just sitting in the kitchen, just half a trying to halfway through eating a pancake.
Yes.
somehow.
That he probably still have from the time you were at the fucking loving wife. Yes.
Listen, he bought 5 bags of pancakes to go.
Yes.
Oh, those are
So
probably
it's super stale, but still eating it.
Ugh. Ugh. At least have
Hey.
someone prestidigitation to warm it.
Listen, no one's around, so he's got to do this by hand.
Just fucking slap it. It'll warm it up.
Yes.
Give it give it a good
That
slap.
science has been done.
Just-
a man throwing haymakers at his food.
Nah, there's a
There's a
whole
little love tap.
that's a whole thing.
Jiro picks up pancake, throws it against the wall.
Hero.
Got a 16.
Just fucking.
I
that
mean,
one.
you can just slap it a
Revenge
bajillion
scheme.
times and it will cook.
Or you can talk to literally any mage.
Just punch in a pancake that's stapled to the wall.
Stapled to the wall. Yes.
It's just a smudge on the wall at this point, and he's punching the wall.
His fingers are bloody now.
Look, this is the one thing that carries through between towers now.
Yes.
Jiro is
So
always
dumb.
somewhere in a tower eating a pancake.
Eating a pancake. Yes.
Yes.
Min is on the second floor having a shower. Why is the ground shaking?
Yes. So.
But I will say after that encounter, she'd go into the spa room and have a good long cry after the trauma she's been through today. And she'll be
I
in
don't know
there
what you're
for a
talking about. I have
long,
no trauma.
long while.
She's going to cry and do drugs. So Jackson, what are you cooking?
It's a secret.
Well, it's obviously not a secret. I'm right here.
Is it calamari?
Jiro's right there.
It's a secret.
It's Chimera.
I'll
It's-
cast.
It's Chimera, yes.
Can I cast? Invisibility works on any object that I'm holding. So
Yeah, but yeah, it would return to visibility once you put it down.
God damn it!
What if
Jiro's
he
just,
never
like,
puts it down, just put it
slowly-
in his coat?
I'm just gonna
So-
body block. Try to body
Freaking-
block people.
Jiro's
spit on them.
basically like, so Jiro's basically slathered peanut butter on the pancake, then rolled it up, okay? And he's just
Guys.
eating that.
Pancake roll.
And he's just looking at you while eating the pancake roll.
looking over his shoulder. Like he's looking. He's like, his character is Jackson to a T, but he still looks at Gianna right down to the clothes, just looking over his shoulder, trying to body block you from seeing what he's cooking.
So. Oh, God. It's stuck in my throat.
Becomes
What you
cat.
making?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Sharp.
Well, after motherfucker.
What did you do?
He incited you for some
No! Wait, that's illegal.
reason. Yes.
Deception. Yes.
You can't do that. I was lying.
Wait, no. You can't do that. I was lying.
Or better yet, performance.
Just,
Fucking.
you're mixing up so much stuff that it's just performance at this point.
Fucking. Yeah.
Good, yes.
Yes. He just starts. What you cooking? He just like starts pulling out random utensils, just mixing it up with the ones he was using. It's like, you'll never get to know now.
I see.
All of a sudden, from like one of the bedrooms, you start hearing music.
Music.
So what you been up to lately? Eats pancake.
You know, just doing, existing,
Nice, nice.
trying to
Sure.
skirt through the horrible shit that I've been seeing.
You mind telling me what's been happening this past day? I forgot.
Wait, are you you asking me?
Yes, go ahead.
Why the fuck did you ask me that?
Go ahead.
What would Gianna say? What would Gianna say? I don't know. That's what she would say, by the way. She'd just turn and say, I don't know.
Actually, she would say something about Gabriella and how she's suffered and how she needs to go.
Yes, but I still need to be here cooking, so going is not an option right now.
I see.
Your behavior is very concerning.
You know, as a friend, I'm concerned for you.
As a potential victim, I'm very concerned.
You're not here.
Thanks, I guess.
Well,
Kitchen
I'm
noises.
Kitchen
awkward
time,
silence.
yes.
Awkward silence mixed
I'm
with kitchen
focusing
noises
I'm focusing on cooking. I'm not very good.
and multitasking.
And just the loud sounds of Jiro eating a peanut butter pancake roll.
Sets up
Ew.
an egg timer for 2 minutes.
Well, Ichika, what are you doing before a long rest and after a tuning? You'd still have a couple hours.
I don't think she's doing much other than thinking about some old stories her dad would have told her.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, and I've been checked out this entire day.
Edmund, what are you doing during this time?
I think Edmund, seeing with the dinner, probably would just be practicing, like going through the motions for spells and all that.
Mhm.
Just considering our current threat / invitation.
Mhm.
I didn't know we were going to Strahd's birthday party.
I mean, it's a vampire in a castle. I couldn't just skip the opportunity to, you know,
Look,
do a dinner.
this is how the DM's announcing he wants to run Curse of Strahd.
Yes, you walk into the castle, you just appear in Barovia. Let's go.
Fuck.
I steal your game now. FJ, what do you do?
We got speedrun Barovia because we're all high level.
Yes, you could all just take Strahd right now, yes.
Let's speedrun him.
And speaking of Strahd, Oliver is playing the Phantom of the Opera theme for all his ghost friends.
Good. Well, since no one wishes to do anything else, Jackson, you finished your cooking after
Yes.
whatever time it takes.
He'll go back to the other tower. Just like switch appearances to himself. He'll carry whatever he's cooking.
Jiro looks perplexed.
Jiro just saw the man. Gianna just changing to Jackson.
Shh, you didn't see anything.
Why do you do this to me?
Why do you confuse me?
Gianna, do the what do we call it? The bedroom plural? I don't know. The bunks section. Do they?
There's the communal bunks, and then there's like a tiny side room that is
Gianna
specifically Gianna.
Yes.
Yes.
Do the communal bunks have any sort of privacy to them?
Yes, they have
Oh.
curtains.
They have curtains.
Yes.
Just know that if you were in one side and you close the curtain, there's at least one more person with you there.
Now there's a wall separating in between all of them. There's a bunk above you, but
Yes, that's what I'm saying. There is your bunker and either the one above you or below you, depending on which one you chose.
But is it like curtain? Like there's two
yeah,
on
each one has their own individual curtain. You could still be heard, but there is at least some
You're
modicum
just
of
eating beans and crying.
Eating beans and crying.
Actually, Gianna, do you have comprehend languages still up, or how long?
I haven't cast that today.
You do hear him having an argument in Burb.
In Burb.
Yes.
Oh, I'm still in the spa having a fucking cry, so I'm nowhere near you.
If anybody hears it, they just hear some mumbling as he's trying to keep quiet, and then you hear some chirping back.
Angry owl noises.
Short sentence, loud chirping. And all of a sudden, Burb just exits the tower.
Burb runs through the window.
Yes.
Actually, I don't think there is a window, but yes.
And
Technically,
yeah, that's it's gonna be it until for today at least.
Okay. I will then press the good button.
Yes.
Would you all
Yes.
like to receive the good button?
Give it to me.
Rest. Long rest. The good button has been
Yes.
applied.
I live.
I live.
I have lived another day.
Good, yes.
Give me the good
I get
stuff,
a-
boy.
I get all my shit back.
Yes, you get all of your slots back.
Jimmy, I remember you said something about a dream. Did we dream or anything?
Yes. You have a dream. Actually, a couple people have dreams, but let's go first with this one.
Oh, no.
Excellent.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Let me get my. Where is it? Jackson first dream sequence. That's a big note.
No.
Yay.
Let me just put your face over here so I can see your reaction to what I read.
I gotta see this too.
Yeah, now everyone tune into the video.
God.
I've been tuned in this whole time, and his
Yes.
reactions are just fun.
Yes. So, Jackson,
Yeah?
you find yourself floating as if on an ocean. But this feels strange. Emptier. Colder. There are bright spots far away in your vision. As the cold starts to feel uncomfortable, you're thrown spinning as a massive rock flies right by you. You reorient yourself, only to see a massive cold presence pushing this unnaturally black and pulsating rock into the very fabric of your world as it rips it apart. You are immediately pulled into the hole alongside the rock and the cold presence. You feel yourself pass through tornadoes, tsunamis, volcanoes, and canyons, all in a chaos. After that, the rock pierces through the world again. This time you pass through countless layers of chaos. Demons, forests, fungi, tentacles, fire, ice, creatures that your imagination cannot comprehend, and many more. Wait, sorry. Creatures that your imagination can comprehend, and many, many more that it can't. And then darkness. It takes a while for you to regain consciousness in this dream. The rock is nowhere to be found, but the cold, dark presence can now be seen, or at least some part of it. You see multiple dark tentacles that seem to spawn from just a black amorphous mass. It starts to slowly climb through the layers the rock carved through reality. As it does, creatures from all layers attack it, weakening it until it starts to fall back, and you notice that it is falling in your direction. It's falling on you. Moments before it makes contact with you, though, massive blinding light explodes above it, and it vanishes, leaving you in the darkness of wherever this place is. And moments later, you wake up in a cold sweat. While you process that, during nighttime, Oliver, you once again, this happened once before at the Loving Wife, you find yourself disconnected from your body. You see the guiding hand of your patron. It seems to wish to take you somewhere.
This is mildly disconcerting, but he'll go.
You pass through the walls of the tower and find yourself looking to Dahlia. While most everyone seems to be having an okay sleep, she is turning and thrashing about on her bed. Your enhanced vision of ghosts, of whatever otherworldly creatures these are, allows you to see an older couple. They seem to be close to their 60s. And they are just standing right beside her. And you can't really see it, but you can feel it as their energy seeps into her. You hear the voice of your patron saying, "Sometimes, whenever our ghostly friends have issues in life that were not properly dealt with, corrected, or even, in the better case, forgiven, they can use their influence as ghosts to interfere in the life of those who yet live."
Are those her parents?
Yes?
And I'm guessing you'd like me to help her resolve some kind of trauma?
This is not necessarily a question. The situation just presents itself to you. Dahlia had a good life, a good upbringing. She was happy. But whatever caused her to join said holy church, and whatever caused her to be here, it happened so that you could have this experience. It happened so that you could possibly help.
I see.
Were it not you, it would have been someone else. You are the first to be able to interact with these ghosts and be in reach of her.
Question. Out of character.
Mhm.
Would I be able to speak with them now?
Yes, if you wish. They seem as present here as you are in the moment.
Okay. Do they seem like they're the ones interrupting her sleep?
Yes, very much so. They seem to be feeding some type of energy into her.
Oliver just kind of gets close by. Maybe
You-
by getting closer, he'll try to feel out the energy, whether it's something negative or positive. I'm
Mhm.
not sure.
You feel
And
the
he'll
hand of your patron release your hand and be placed upon your shoulder.
he was very clearly observing them so that they would notice he's there and that he knows that they're there.
While you notice that the energy is clearly negative, you see that it is more negative from the father. than it seems to be from the mother. But they seem way too focused to notice your presence.
Oh.
You feel a gentle squeeze in your shoulder.
He looks back.
As if telling you to continue on.
Oh, okay. He will get kind of in their face and
Mhm.
cross his arms.
As you
Why
do
are you
so,
hurting your daughter?
you see that the mother stops, but the father figure seems to continue on, and she turns to you and says, "She left us to die. She could have saved us. She could have helped.
Maybe it's not as simple as you think.
We were there. We saw her leave. Saw her leave at the church. She left us. Then they attacked."
Everyone's responsible for themselves. Maybe she didn't know you were still there. Would it help you find closure if I was to approach her about it?
We don't need closure. We just need her to suffer what we suffered.
And how's that going to make things better for you?
Revenge?
Revenge is what's keeping you here from all the wonderful things that are waiting for you elsewhere.
What wonderful things. What do you know?
Faith. You're not supposed to be here anymore. This world's for the living. Unfortunately, your time is gone.
But she's still there, and she is the cause of it. Why should she live and I die?
Life isn't fair.
And why should hers be?
I'd say she's suffering plenty. After all, she joined the church.
She left her parents to die.
She may have, but as I said earlier, it might be a little bit more complicated than that. Why don't you allow me to talk to her tomorrow and maybe go rest for a moment? Have you been doing this every night?
Make a persuasion check.
Sure. Actually good at those. Wait, this is the wrong thing.
Ooh! That's a 27. She takes a step back. And you see her reach out her hand and place it on the father figure's shoulder, and you feel the energy slowly retract, and you see the sleeping body of Dahlia stops moving, finally finding a comfortable position to sleep. And she
Regardless of
says,
what she may have done, she's still your little girl.
she says, "You talk to her tomorrow. We will be watching, and we will tell her if we will tell you if anything she says is a lie."
Very well.
And she just looks like disgusted at you, then at Dahlia, and they both like fly away.
He turns back to his patron. You're very angry.
Sometimes people do not accept the guidance and the help that we offer.
No, they do not.
However, it is still our duty to continue to offer it.
Of course.
If you wish, could speak to Dahlia in this moment. She would most likely not remember it in the morning.
He'll kind of, I guess, put his hand on her shoulder. I don't know if that works.
You feel you basically pass somewhat through. It doesn't go completely through, but somewhat through.
Dahlia.
You see as while her body is still there, she raises up from it, looking very confused. But at the same time, you feel a soothing presence, almost as if your patron's energy is flowing through you to help you in this moment. Remember when you first had this moment with your patron that you gained the ability to cast Speak with Dead?
Yes.
This is basically it. You're casting Speak with Dead, so you follow the same procedures as the spell.
So I'm casting Speak with Living, technically?
Yes, but you use the same procedures. I think it's 5 questions.
Yes. You're casting Soul Chat.
Soul Chat. I like that.
I'd have to look up the spell, but yes, that sounds about right.
I think I put it on your sheet.
Pretty sure it's 5.
Let me
You very well may have. I have never used this spell before, actually.
No, I did not put it in your sheet.
I have it written in the abilities, somewhere.
Yes, Graves posted it in call chat for us.
5 questions.
Yes, you have 5 questions if you wish to ask any or none.
Did you leave your parents to die?
Let me check how the corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the agrees, and you answers are usually belief, cryptic, or repetitive. No, I left with the church, and weeks later, my village was attacked.
That's really the only question that needs to be answered.
No
She just
worries.
answered it honestly.
Yes. As much as you can think it, to be honest.
Why did you leave your parents to go with the church?
At the time, it felt like a better option to continue to better understand myself and my role in this world.
Okay. Did you know that your village was going to be attacked? And this is more for the benefit of her parents, if should they be listening right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Why didn't you take them with you?
The church wouldn't allow it.
Why didn't you warn them?
I couldn't. And with that, she retracts back into body. Because that was 5 questions.
It's interesting. I'll have to approach her about that when she's awake.
Try not to show your hand. Remember that she most likely won't remember this conversation.
Very well.
And with that, the guiding hand removes itself from your shoulder and presents itself to you to guide you back to your own body.
Yes, please.
Ichika and Jiro. While you two sleep somewhat close to your weapons. I don't know if Jiro sleeps hugging his katana.
I don't know what you're talking about. Of course he does.
Yep,
He-
I expected as much. While especially you then, Jiro, at night you feel the weapon resonate. It starts to vibrate in an erratic way until you feel it slowly sync with your own heartbeat. And whenever you inhale, it vibrates a bit, and you exhale, it vibrates a little bit. It uses either the flow of your breathing or your heartbeat, depending on which you're paying attention at the moment. And this is more specifically to Jiro because he's holding the weapon, but Ichika, you also feel that somewhere near you, your bow is resonating with you. And both of you recall stories that were once told you to make you go to sleep, as people do with children, and create the most horrible stories, most nightmarish things just to make children go to sleep, as if that would work. Do you recall the story behind the different clans and how each clan was cursed with a weapon, and that weapon was used to do evil, and every generation of the clan should always strive to, if ever needed, to use the weapon to do the most good possible, and never let the old curses take back the swords, the weapons. But you also recall that people spoke, mostly the elders, spoke of the curses being demons that had been placed into weapons. That these cursed weapons were descended of great old demon blacksmith. And while these memories flash in your mind, you feel the resonance with your weapon become stronger, as if the weapons are also remembering something. And with that, you all wake up.
Yay.
Always enjoy dream sequences.
Yay.
What the rest have you brought to us tonight?
Fuck.
I brought nothing. I only brought you pain.
Oh.
No
He's only brought us
spider
suspense.
is a win.
Um,
What, no
I
girl
will-
spiders?
I will add one thing.
yes.
Oliver,
Yes.
you wake up. Where do you sleep?
Well, you know how Gianna has her own private little sanctum?
Yes.
Oliver does too.
Is good.
You wake up to Burb.
Oh, hi, Burb.
It brings you a cookie.
Oliver nibbles on cookie.
burb hoots and poofs away.
And
I
vanishes.
just want you guys to think about something. This is when he wakes up, right? And you made the cookies last night.
Yes.
So the bird has been flying around holding that cookie.
Yes.
So it's like a cold, hard ass cookie.
No. The burb vanished, went into another dimension, then came back with the cookie.
This is unacceptable. You're feeding me Chimera Heart cookies.
Yes. You will become strong as a chimera, my friend.
Yes.
Listen, Jiro would totally eat the heart of the Chimera. You can't stop him.
You can't stop him.
Actually, a Chimera Heart cookie, though.
You didn't have any other dude.
Jackson wakes up screaming and punching random things.
Does he sleep on the top bunk or the bottom bunk?
So confused.
He has trust issues. He sleeps on the top bunk.
You all just hear Jackson screaming, punching, and then a thud as Jackson hits the ground.
Jiro's sleeping in the bunk underneath him. We just have the sort of like, I look at him, he looks at me, does not say anything.
Yeah.
He was just on the
Jiro's
ground
holding
looking at you.
Jiro's like wrapped around his sword.
It's my teddy bear. I sleep with it.
Wrapped like he's wrapped around it like the Dakimakura.
Good.
Listen,
Wow.
the sword's his girlfriend.
The sword is my girlfriend. Yes.
Oliver's like, I'm going to finish the cookie.
Yes, free cookie.
You hear the screaming and shit. It just like continues eating cookie.
Continues eating cookie.
In another tower, that's the thing.
Yes.
Well, where are the rooms? Were they in Gianna's tower or mine?
Gianna's tower.
Depend.
Yeah.
It's your. You,
You
also
can-
have the
you
capacity
can-
to add your own room.
Yes, you can
made it
Well,
Yeah,
also.
I think mine only allows like they only allow 3 rooms, and I think mine had the kitchen and the shower. So
The kitchen?
Well, that
No, it's 4
you had a
rooms.
kitchen and the shower. You technically
Oh.
it'd be 6 because it'd be the twin towers. So you can have more rooms.
okay.
Oh, because Gianna has 1 room on the bottom, 1 room on the top. You have 1 room at the bottom, 1 room at the top. One
But
big room, and then you can divide it in the middle.
If Jackson is somehow in his tower, he would obviously go investigate. If not, then he will continue eating cookie.
Now Jackson's at the other tower because he said he would traverse towers to do the thing. So yes.
Indeed.
So
Jiro's in whatever tower. That,
Jiro is-
freaking. He's in the
You
tower.
guys are-
yeah. Well, with that, we start 24th of December. You have basically 2 whole days till dinner with the devil on Christmas.
Fuck's sake.
Yay!
Let's go summon a servant.
Let's go summon a servant.
Well, we gotta get Christmas presents. We're running a bit late.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
We will decide on whatever to do tomorrow on another time, most preferably between games. While we also attempt to swap to Unity. If not, we'll continue for 1 more game here on Classic. But yep, that is all for today. I would like to thank you all for staying up, playing up with my antics. I would like to thank all the people's watchings here and in the future. And I bid you all farewell. Goodbye.
Bye. Thanks for joining us.